Hi. Okay, so I am back from a long break of Housewife Confessionals. I used to do them in my car. Then I got a fancy new car, and I didn't want to mount the camera onto my windscreen because I didn't want it to leave a mark. I'm kind of obsessive about my car. It's 3 years old and it still looks new, so I'm happy with it. So there are a lot of reasons why I'm doing this now and why I didn't for a really, really long time. First of all, I took a break, because the confessional was my favorite thing, and it was so spontaneous, and I didn't have to sort of worry about whether the video was perfect, and all that sort of stuff. And when I started having to do it in front of my computer, I started thinking that I had to get the lighting right, I had to get the sound right, I had to get everything right. But I think in the end, I've decided it's better just to do it than to not do it, if it means that I'm crippled by perfection or pursuit of perfection, which I'll never get. You know, to have, what's that called? You're crippled by being a perfectionist. You never get anything done because it's not good enough, you know. Second of all, like, for me to record vlogs at home, when I was sitting in the main living room, was kind of an issue because I never knew when someone was going to come in the room. Here, I can shut the door. I'm going to show you my new office. I've just moved it around again because I can't seem to get right how I want it. But and I decided that it was just difficult. Oh, nobody come in the room now. Oh, someone comes home right at the wrong time, or you know, because my family is kind of unpredictable like that. They come and they. Being a mom of teenage boys, and the only woman in the house, they tend to sort of. I know I shouldn't encourage it, and I don't think that like I'm a trampled on woman or anything, but the family tends to sort of think that they can pretty much just interrupt me whenever. I should be there, right? What sort of life do I have? 1 second, I'm just going to make sure this is actually recording. Looks like that's recording just fine. Then, another thing was, because I got really into makeup for a long time, and I'm not regretting getting into that. It was really fun. Alachia and I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. It was good fun, and it was fun. But I sort of crippled myself again because I felt like I couldn't sit down and record a video unless I like look perfect or whatever. Obviously, that's not going to work. Some lovely people find it necessary to tell me how ugly I am on my vlogs all the time. I've decided now to stop deleting them, how grandma's playing WoW or how ugly I am, because actually leaving them up just sort of lets people know what kind of gems those people commenting are. So I've just decided to leave any nasty comments up. Go for it. Of course, my few tiny little comments and piddly viewership is nothing compared to the trolling that Alachia got, and some guy on Twitch like threatened to kill her on streaming watching her vlog, like, and sent people to. I'll send you a link to her troll video. It was pretty upsetting, and I think she should report him. But anyway, so. The other question is, does anybody give a shit whether I talk about it or not? Well, Alachia does, I think. She claims she does. And if nobody watches, what the hell? Whatever. It's kind of a cool record to see what I was thinking about at the time. So, anyway, I have a lot on my mind, but this seems to be a really rambling sort of Housewife Confessional vlog back. So, a year ago, really? Is it a year ago? Yeah, about a year ago. Christmas last year. Just before Christmas, I gave myself a new office. The oldest went off to university, NYU, which I paid full price for many, many reasons, including, well, we won't get into that. The top 10 most expensive universities in the country. I feel pretty poor. Well, his room is empty most of the year now. He comes home for like a few weeks in the summer, a few weeks at Christmas, and I think that's going to get less and less as he gets older. So I've decided to designate his bedroom the official guest room, because, I mean, frankly, we don't really have many guests. I don't want many guests. I don't like many people to come and invade my space. Yeah, no, if I've invited you, you're probably welcome. And I took over the guest room as my office. And wow, I have missed having my own space. I didn't even realize I had missed having my own space. But this is sort of my room to do my girly gaming, girly things with. Okay, so I'm going to show you around. I know this is with webcam video. I'm sorry. I used to have the desk facing the window there, but I've moved that all around. Oh, there's Noob. See Noob sleeping? Noob, use your handsome. Cat beds in there, of course, and the cats like it much better now that I have a windowsill they can watch birds and stuff with. These plush toys, I was hoping I wouldn't have to edit this much, but because of the autofocus freaking out, and I don't want to really add the steps of videotaping with other equipment, because then I have the Zergling, I have my Frostwolf pup, and I have a Murloc baby. Well, it's actually a Murgul, I guess, baby, up on these shelves, and I will show you those. So they're up on these shelves up here, and if Noob thinks, Noob's a funny cat, if Noob thinks that I am taking too long on the computer, or if he wants to get my attention some other way, or in just generally feeling ornery, he will get up on my tower here, computer, on top of my case, and he will pull them down one by one until he gets my attention. And he knows that if he starts going for any Kerrigan statues, that one we won in a charity auction at BlizzCon last year, and that's my Queen of Blades from Molson. They're two lovely versions, and my two figure prints of Helvet and Minx, my mage. He will actually get up there and he will pull them down to get my attention. You just got a nice shot of my amazing Need for Seat chair, and it's in support of Team Liquid. I got that last year. It's an awesome chair. So now they're back up there. My kids when they were young. Yeah, big old desk space there. Some of my own photography on the walls. You probably can't see that one. I'll show you that some other time. That's a quick speech, and that's Mercury Bay panorama I've taken. And then a closet full of, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. A bookshelf with stuff I don't know where not to throw away. And Diablo, that's the box art, went at the charity auction 2 years ago. I don't think there'll be any money for charity auction this year. And a keyboard, me and John, my degree, and a picture of the Warcraft cinematic reveal I took last year. So that's sort of a quick tour. Oh, you probably want to see, some people do. So here's, yeah, there's the desk space. Okay. So now I have my new office. Super happy with it. Especially now that I have the window on the side and not in front of me, I think. I kind of liked having Diablo in the background when I was recording stuff before, but whatever. You guys definitely could see Diablo all the time. Okay, so, I don't know. God, there's so much that has happened. I don't even know where to start. I should have had a topic. Basically, I just wanted to rant and talk. The stuff I really want to talk about is what sort of like in the future, maybe as often as I can. One, what it's like to have an almost empty nest, not quite empty nest. I want an empty nest. I love my children dearly, but man, it would be nice. What kind of personal development stuff I'm doing. I'm currently taking some courses on Coursera in programming. how my photography is going, what drove me off Flickr, what kind of things I appreciate and want to develop in photography, what are my goals with photography, and that sort of thing. My gaming, of course. Yeah, that's a big topic, actually. Big Hearthstone fan at the moment, although it's the most frustrating game on the planet. I am starting to see how eventually, and I'll talk about that in a different video, eventually I might actually climb up the ladder. It's perseverance. Trips, spending more and more time of the year at our new place in New Zealand. I want to spend all the time there. How much I hate geography and friendships. How I seem to have all my friends that I actually want to spend time with in California. The worries of having friendships with men who are married. My kids, my cats, and travel. I mean, I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about, I guess. I guess for right now, I'm just happy to be back. I don't even think, because I have so many things to talk about, I think I'm just not going to cover anything in this one and just talk about more specific things as they come up, I guess. I'm super excited. This weekend we're going to the Rugby World Cup in Wales. We bought these tickets on an installment plan as soon as they went on sale. I guess it's nearly 2 years ago now. No, it would have been, well, payments were due in March, so a year and a half ago they went on sale. As soon as we saw the group of pools that were coming out, we decided to get quarterfinals tickets for the 2 quarterfinals that New Zealand could possibly be in, Rugby World Cup, which seems to have worked out all right. And we're going to Cardiff this weekend, so it's a whirlwind trip. Originally we were going to go, like, make it a big trip around Scotland. I went to high school in Scotland, and I was going to go and visit a whole bunch of friends and do like a 10-day thing of Scotland and then finish in Cardiff. But since then, Stig went to NYU, and we bought, well, we're paying him sort of a mortgage, a reverse mortgage to, yeah, reverse mortgage, but it's complicated, to my husband's parents for buying the beach place. So I have 2 mortgages going. I have Stig at NYU and the other kid threatening to actually go to college. We'll see if that ever happens. So while I'm comfortable, I'm still comfortable. Money's a lot tighter than it was. We're not doing the Scotland thing. We're just going straight to London Heathrow. We're stopping in Southampton. I made the stop in Southampton for one night in the hopes that I would see Jeppy, but I haven't heard from Jeppy in months, and I'm really worried about him, and I'm worried I'm not going to get to see him. Then the next day on to Cardiff. Saturday night, the All Blacks played France. Super excited. Millennium Stadium. They have a covered roof, so even if it's cold and nasty, it'll be nice. And then we originally were both going to go to the second quarterfinal on Sunday, but I really want to get out to the coast and take some photographs. And much as I love my husband, he wants to be helpful, and he tries not to be intrusive. It's not the best thing to have someone with you who's not a photographer when you're out shooting, because, well, maybe it's just me, but I start being worried that I'm taking too long, that I'm boring them. Oh, I'm just going to get one more shot. So I start worrying more about the constraints of not inconveniencing the person who's with me than I do getting the shot that I want. So I want to go on Sunday out to the coast and take some photographs. And John's best man from our wedding, 20 years ago almost, lives in Oxford. And I got in touch with him. I haven't talked to him in years, which is kind of sad, but that's the way I am with friendships. I connect again instantly when I see people. It feels like I've never been away, but I'm really bad at keeping up communication on a day-to-day basis. That doesn't mean I'm not thinking of you. I got in touch with him, and he might be able to come on the Sunday from Oxford, and he'll go to the game with John, and then I'll see them afterwards when I've done the photography stuff, I'm hoping. So super excited about that. And then BlizzCon coming up. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see my friends. Seriously, that's like my biggest thing. I want to see my friends, drink with my friends, talk real with my friends in a way that, you know, a chat in game or a text message just is never going to do. So I'll be back. Sorry it was rambling. Sorry I'm not very made up. And whatever. Noob's over there sleeping. He's a sleepy pushy cat. Nobody listens. He's so lovely. I love him. And I've got to do laundry and play some Hearthstone. I'm hoping. We'll see, because, yeah, whatever. I have so much to do today. Okay, so talk to you soon. Bye.